Is that fine?
Yes,
So
sir.
naming ester goes somehow like this. Um, let me let's quickly. So with this now, I think we'll be able to rush a bit on our notes. I will try. I want to try to see that we finish it, but I'm not sure we cannot. Uh, so do you understand all of these aspects, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So having done that, you know the difference between methyl, you know the difference between carboxylic acid and ester, and you should be able to distinguish between them when you have a structure, especially saponification. The one that has COOH is carboxylic acid. So anything that is before it, no matter what, it is what? It is carboxylic acid. But when you come back to the other side and you see that instead of H, what you have there is another ethyl group, then it is going to be an ester.
Yes,
Please
yes, sir.
don't forget that. Then part 2 is fat and oil. Fat and oil is basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you understand this? So you said fat and oil are naturally occurring esters. Can you see that? They are naturally occurring what?
Yes,
Esters.
sir.
They are esters. So number one thing you need to know is what? Fat and oil are
Yeah,
ester.
yes, sir.
That's number one. Number two, and as normally esters are formed reaction of what? Carboxylic acid and alcohol.
Carbon,
And alcohol.
and apple.
So yes. So what is peculiar about fatty acid, fatty sabi, about fat and oil, which are ester, is that in their case, it is 3 carboxylic acid that is reacting with one particular alcohol. So instead of one carboxylic acid, you have 3 of them that are joined together. Then they are reacting with what? An alcohol which is called glycerol. Do you understand?
Sorry, sir.
I should come again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I said, you know, normal esterification is reaction between carboxylic acid and what? And alcohol. Abi?
Yeah.
So in fat and oil, instead of one carboxylic acid, 3 carboxylic acid, they are likely the same or different. 3 carboxylic acid will be together. The 3 of them will come together and they will now be reacting with one particular type of glycerol. So that reaction is what leads to fat and oil. Do you get? You will get me when you see the example. The product of this thing is called triglyceride. 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 Okay? Now, look at this. Can you see the example here? The structure I have here?
Yes, sir.
So look at it. Anything that has COOH is what? Carboxylic acid. Abi?
Ah, yes,
Ehen.
sir.
So you can see there are 3 things that has COOH on top of each other. Shebi?
Yes, sir.
That's one. Then you have glycerol. Glycerol too is an alcohol. Why? Because it has OH. Abi?
Yes,
Ehen.
sir.
So you can see this OH, OH, OH. So this is an alcohol and this is a what? Carboxylic acid. So any reaction between alcohol and carboxylic acid will lead to what?
Sir, please, breaking. I can't hear you.
I said you agree that this is carboxylic acid, Abi?
Yes, sir.
And this is alcohol, abi?
Yes, sir.
Reaction between carboxylic acid and alcohol will give you what?
Esther.
Ester. So that is why we say fat and oil are naturally occurring esters. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So what this thing is called triglyceride. What is formed? This kind of ester is called what?
Try.
Triglycerides. Glyceride. But what you need to know there is that in fat and oil, it is three ester together that are reacting with three alcohol together. So these ester are joined together, these alcohol also are joined together, and they react with each other. That reaction will give you a structure. So you can, if you look at triglyceride that we have, you will see that the same structure that I told you about before, of what? CO is there, Abi. You are seeing O.
I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you look at the triglyceride, it's the same thing that you have in ester, which is what? You have R, you have CO, you have O. Abi now?
Yes.
Can you see everything I'm saying? R, O, double bond, Abi, then O single bond. Do you get? So
Yes,
what
sir.
you are having now is that the H that is here, if you can see my I'm scrolling on, you see where the H are, like I show you in the reaction. Okay, it will take me a lot again before I go back to this thing. Somehow I will figure out how to show you from here. So I've shown you a reaction where the H here is going to leave, Abi, to meet the OH here, Abi now, and then the CH2
Yes,
here,
sir.
the CH2 here will come to this side. So the CH2 here has come to the side. That's why you are seeing it here. It has come to meet the O. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
The R remain, the CO remain, the O remain, the H that is supposed to be here, which is what you see here, is no longer there. It's now CH2 that is there. So the H that is here has come to meet water. That's why you have CH2. Do you understand?
Sir, please, in the reaction, there's a catalyst that is used.
Yes.
Please, what catalyst can be used for all the time for this kind of reaction?
It is actually dependent on what particularly. That's why they put, we have a general name here now as just catalyst. It depends on the kind of so this R, as it were now, R can be alkyl, any length of alkyl. Do you get the number? And in this fatty acid and glycerol, they are usually very very big, up to 14, 16, like that. Do you get? So depending on the acid, this thing, depending on like the reaction that you are dealing with, the what do I call it now, the fatty acid that you are dealing with, that will decide what kind of this thing you are going to use,
Catalyst.
catalyst you are going to use. Do you get?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's like fatty acid and this thing. So this glyceride is the general thing that you have for fatty acid and oil of those kind of ester. Now, the difference between fatty acid, sorry, I said fatty acid. The difference between fat and oil are what I just show you here. Okay? They are chemically the same thing as it were, because their functional group is what? Is ester. But they are different chemically. You see this number 2, the point 2. Look at it. This one that I highlight, the point 2 here, on both sides. Daniel, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can see.
Actually, with the level of organic chemistry that you know now, I'm not sure. Um, okay, but I think you should understand it, sha. So there's something we call saturation. What did I say?
Saturation.
Saturation. So saturation means something should have single bond. You know when I was showing you, even here, you are seeing double bond here, two lines, abi? But here is single bond.
Yes,
So this one that have single bond, cannot break down again. Let me use that way. Let me explain to you that way. Do you get? It cannot break down
yes,
again. For it to break down is for it to not be part of that compound again. Do you get? So
yes, sir.
we will say that thing is saturated. The bonding there is what? Is saturated. It cannot go further. Saturation in English just means something that cannot go further. It is now at the end point. Do you get? But if it has two, if it has double bond, it is unsaturated. That means it can go down a bit, it can react with something to lose one of those bonds and then become a single bond. Do you understand?
Yes,
In organic chemistry, we have single bond, double bond, and triple bond. Do you get? So, single bond is said to be saturated, double bond, that is 2, and triple bond, that is 3. They are said to be unsaturated. Do you understand?
yes, sir.
Okay. So, this R that you have here, this R, you see the R in the acid, they can be anything. They will be long. They used to have long chain. I will show you in down when we go down. They used to have long chain. So that their long chain can contain any kind of bond. It can contain single, it can contain double, it can contain triple. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If that long
Yes,
chain, if that long chain contain any double bond, if it contain any unsaturated bond, if that long chain contain any unsaturated bond, it is going to be oil. It is going to give you oil. If that long chain does not contain
any,
mostly is the word. If it does not contain, not any, if what is if the largest number of bond there, mostly, not, it can have, you get, I think it's most likely will not I think most likely is going to have both double and single bond. But if the one that are much are the unsaturated, that means it has more double bond than single bond, it is going to be oil. If it has
mm,
more this thing, more single bond, it is going to be fat. Do you get? Okay. So
yes, sir.
fats at room temperature, they are usually what? Like butter. They are what? They are usually solid.
Sorry.
Whereas oil are liquid. That is why, how do they prepare your butter? They prepare butter from oil, normal oil. What they do to it is that they remove the number of unsaturation. So if I take oil like this and I perform a chemical reaction that will remove that is going to remove the number of unsaturated bond, the double bond that I have there, if it's going to reduce it to single bond, do you get? That thing will begin to solidify. Do you understand?
Yes,
That is why when you take butter, eh? When you take butter and you also perform a chemical reaction that is going to add more
you
double
can
bond
turn
to
back
it,
to oil.
it will turn back to oil. Do you get? So the major difference, two difference is that the major difference, number one difference is that what? Fats has mostly saturated bonds. That means it has more single bond. Oil, it has more unsaturated, it has more double bond. Do you get? And because
Yes,
of
sir.
that saturation and unsaturation, you will have fats to be solid and you will have oil to be liquid at room temperature. Do you hear?
Yes, sir.
And then number 3 difference is that what? Fats are found in animals where oil are found in plants. We are past our time, but let's just do you understand everything I've said so far? Daniel, do you understand
Sir,
everything
I
I've
can't
said?
hear you.
Do you understand everything we've done
Yes,
so
sir.
far? Okay.
Yes,
Should
sir,
I
I understand.
should I we are past our 1 hour? Is it okay to continue next time,
Okay, sir.
or should I continue with this?
Sir, let's continue next time.
Okay, continue next time. But you understand everything?
Yes, sir.
So you refresh your memory now. We talk about carboxylic acid, right? The functional group is
Yes, sir.
COOH. We talk about ester. The functional group is what? COOR, right? That's the difference. Ester are formed when carboxylic acid reacts with alcohol.
And alcohol, yes.
Yes, and then fats and oil, they are what? They are esters. They are esters. But their ester is formed from what? 3 fatty acid. 3 fatty acid and glycerol. 3 fatty acid and glycerol. So I think that should do it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will send assignment to the group. Okay.
Mm.
Just to refresh your memory on whatever this is about. Okay. Is that fine?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I hope you jot down these things
Yes.
in your notes. Okay. So after the next class, I'm going to use this. I'm going to send this note to you also, so that you can use it to understand. By next time, I will check this thing again and be sure. We'll gather idea around to know what you guys are really doing in your class, so that's what we're going to be teaching you. Do you have any question?
Uh, No, sir. I asked all my questions during the class.
Okay, that's fine. Good night then.
Good night, sir. Have a good night, too.
Yeah, you too. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.